Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to beginnerhomeworkouts.com, and today we're gonna talk about burpees. Like, are you supposed to do them as a beginner? Are they supposed to be something that you should put into your arsenal? You watched a video from someone on Instagram and they did them with a backflip. Is it good for you? Find out. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the house, welcome to the home, welcome to your home. Thank you for coming back out. And now today we're gonna talk about burpees, right? The biggest exercise ever made to man that will completely demolish you. There's 35,000 variations of them. There's workouts that are called death by burpee, burpee on the minute, burpee 1000. And it's just one of those exercises that are very difficult. At the same time, they do elevate. They're the best bang for your buck exercise, but at the same time, you can get super injured doing them, especially if you're doing them wrong. So as a beginner, I don't suggest you guys do burpees. I believe that depending on your level of fitness, that you should be kind of modifying whatever it is you're doing. And like, if you're modifying a squat, you're modifying a push-up, you're modifying a sit-up, well, you should modify probably one of the hardest exercises there are known to man. Not that hard. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan of burpees, just in case you want to know. And I really do enjoy I just enjoy it. Why? I'm a wrestler. It's kind of similar to sprawling. I enjoy hitting the ground, jumping up, getting my heart rate up, and just feeling kind of demolished, but that's me. Right, versus you. You guys are beginners. You guys are just being introduced into exercise. You guys are just being introduced into working out. And adding a burpee in there is kind of like, maybe you're gonna blow your back out or your knee or something, just because the mechanics can be off. So what I'm gonna show you today are a couple variations that you can do at home to make sure that you can at least get the benefit of it, because it can still be hard even though it's modified, because again, it is a full body movement that requires a lot of energy. And I think it's great for you guys to do and add into your arsenal. I just don't think you need to hit the ground, backflip over, jump off a plane, and then land on your one foot. Like, you don't gotta do it that way. So we'll do it this way instead. Here comes number one. So for the first one, guys, all I want you to do is a trusty box is right here. Now, if this is not a box, it could be your couch, something that's about seat level. So if this is my couch, I'll usually sit down and watch some flicks, right? Netflix or Down to Earth with Zac Efron, because that's what I'm watching presently right now. Or I'll watch some stand-up comedy. But at the same time, this is the level of where you want to kind of put your hands. So just like a push-up or anything, you want the integrity of your back. You want to make sure your back is not doing a lot of bending, not a lot of hyperextending. So if I'm going to do a burpee and I'm going down to the ground, right? I'll do one right here for you guys. I'll move over a little bit. So if I'm here and I'm going down to the ground and I'm rounding, look at me round, just to reach. And now when I go down, I'm gonna go kick out, and now I'm gonna hyperextend my back. Now I'm gonna hit the ground, and then I'll hyperextend and arch my back again. And then I'm gonna get up, and my legs might not even be underneath me, my knees might be bent, and then I'm gonna struggle my way up to the floor. So I went degrees past my knees where they shouldn't, my back hunched over where it shouldn't, my back arched way too much, so it hyperextended where it shouldn't, and I had no control, right? And that was just one slow burpee of what it might look like for you. So the best thing to do is just to take the floor and elevate it, just like the push-up, right? Just like the squat. I want to make sure my hips stay underneath me, and I want to make sure my shoulders stay underneath me. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go hip hinge back. Remember from the 30-day challenge that we guys did? If you weren't on the 30-day challenge, make sure you guys click that thing up there, because it's going to show you where to go. We're going to go hip hinge first, which means I'm going to push my butt back. Now feet, where am I going to put them? I'm going to go about hip width to shoulder width, depending on how my hips feel. So I'm going to go bang, RDL. I'm going to put my hands down on the box. Arms nice and straight, just like a push-up. I'm gonna kick my legs out. Tight plank, squeeze my butt. Pull them back in. Feet underneath me, just like my squat. Stand up, reach to the sky. Bang. That's it. Real time. Abs tight. 1. Abs tight. 2. That's what it's gonna look like. Now, can we go a little bit slower than that? Maybe you tried it and it didn't feel good. So now I want you to do the step-step version. Here's a step-step version. You ready? So, elevated box or couch or chair. I'm gonna go feet about shoulder width to hip width, depending on how I feel. Butt back, hands down, step out, squeeze my glutes, abs nice and tight. Step in, make sure my feet are underneath me before I stand. Feet are flat, right? Balls of my feet are still hitting the ground. stand up. Okay, again, hip hinge, hands down, strong shoulders, kick out, squeeze your glutes, feet back in, stand up. Simply, bimply. Real time, here we go. No impact, right? But getting good movement in different planes of motion. That's kind of the goal, right? Is really getting it down. Now, from there, if you guys are feeling good, now maybe you'll get into a step, and the step is right over there. Maybe you guys will come with me, right? Come this way. So in order to progress it, you'll just go a little bit lower. If you haven't noticed, I painted a little bit. I didn't finish, but here's a step. Now I could use the step as my step, right? That's the couch. It's about here. Here comes a step down here or here, whichever one I'm going to choose. I'll choose this one here. Again, I'm going to hip hinge back, hands down, kick out, abs tight, squeeze my butt, feet underneath me, stand up. Now you could add a jump if you want to get a little bit more dynamic with it and get a little crazier. Bang, bang, bang. Just making it a little lower, which makes it a little harder. So I go to the last step, bang. Now it's a lot harder because now I've got to kick out more, hold more of a plank, legs got to get underneath me more, stand up. Now I know the main question here is, do I have to do a push-up? Of course you have to do a push-up, right? But if you can't do a push-up, well then why are you going to do it on a burpee? Right, you're just going to start shearing the shoulder, getting worse mechanics, and that's not the goal for movement, right? Our goal is not to be the best burpee person, it's to burn as many calories as we can so we feel good about ourselves and we kind of lose weight or shed some fat, right? Shed some fat, that's the rule. So if you want to add the push-up, we're going to do this. Here it goes. Professional camera skills. We're going to go back to the couch and now add the push-up to where we are. Sure, you might feel it might be a little slower, it might be a little scary, but give it a shot, see how it feels. Here we go. Third version, right here. So we're gonna go butt back, hands down firm, kick out, abs tight, push up, legs underneath, reach up or jump up. Real time. I had a jump now. So as you get a little more agile on your feet, then you'll be able to be a little bit more fluid inside the burpee. But those are 3 variations that you guys could start doing to add into the arsenal, because I know some of you guys are Googling or going to different challenges, or someone's telling you, hey, I do a burpee, how do I do it? And then you see them do it and it looks crazy. Well, there's different modifications for you. I always say do the second one, the first one first. Give it a shot, see how it feels. Hand down, a little bit lower, maybe the couch level. Hit the feet in, stand up. I'm breathing heavy. I haven't worked out in a week. I'm breathing heavy. And then see how it feels. If it doesn't feel good, it feels kind of hard, then give it another shot and go to that second version, which is the one where we don't jump and we don't kick out, we just step out, step out. So that's the burpee step out, right? Making sure it feels good, make sure I feel solid here. I'm still holding positionings. I'm very in tune to how my body feels. Again, if you were in a 30-day challenge, you kind of learned that, how it feels to squat, do a push-up, do a sit-up, how to do everything, and hopefully it feels good. And if not, you go move to that third version. As you feel good, move to the steps, a little bit lower, a medicine ball, something a little higher or a little lower than that box or your couch. All right, and then you try it there. So I'm not gonna say you guys should avoid a burpee. I'm not saying they're bad for you. I think they're great. Right? I personally think they're a great exercise to challenge yourself, to do something a little bit more than just a squat, push-up, or run. But it's something that's the best bang for your buck exercise. You're getting everything in there. The squat, the hip hinge, the push-up, the core work, the explosiveness, the dynamic movement of the jump squat, and then returning, and then timing and coordination. There's so much involved inside that movement that I don't think you should avoid it. I think that you should learn how to modify it that fits your level. Okay, so thank you for that question. I do appreciate it. If you have any more questions, make sure you guys comment down below. And if you like this video, if you guys like it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, because I'm here forever. And I have blue and pink on today because it is July and it's coming to a close. It's almost August. Guys, I'll see you guys later. It's Pete from BeginnerHomeWorkouts.com. Thank you so much. Again, if you have any questions, comment, like, subscribe, notify, whatever you got to do to see me again. Peace out, everybody.